back, Kenny?
So nice to be back.
Yeah.
It's just super refreshing to be back. Not playing football for so long, so dumb. Not gonna lie, I don't like it.
We heard from a couple other guys that there's a real eagerness to get the bad taste of last season out of their mouths. Is that kind of what you're feeling too?
Yeah, last season was rough. Just because of the talent that we had in the room, things just didn't go our way. There was a lot of games we should have had that we didn't take, but I feel like our demeanor's changed this year. Like we have a different group of leaders. Those dudes are just taking over. So.
How do you like snapping the ball every 8 seconds?
It's definitely an adjustment just because it's a different type of conditioning you have to have to go run a 15-yard, 20-yard post and run right back, look at the sideline, and then go again. But I think it's going to throw teams off like crazy. It's going to slow down the pass rush a lot, and it'll give us a good mix of coverages that we can predict because we're moving so fast. We'll see everything happening in front of us. So that's what I really like about it.
You got an entirely new offensive coaching staff. What's it been like building relationships with all of those guys this spring?
It's been super good. All of them been super chill. I love Kade. That's my guy. JJ's been stepping up. He's really just getting a feel for all the receivers. You know, when you first get here, it's kind of like you don't know anybody yet, but he's starting to really get to know us and just know our personalities and how we get taught, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Was it tough to learn the news that Coach Underwood was leaving?
Yeah, just because that was such a big reason why I came here. That's my guy. We're still in contact. He's doing great. I'm happy for him. He's with the Patriots, so I'm happy for him.
So, Rasheem kind of talked about how in year one of college football, he learned that this is really a business. You know, that can happen with coaches and players. Is that something you kind of learned too? Like, this could change for anyone at any moment.
Yeah, it's real abrupt. You don't really know the opportunities that you have until it's right there in your face. And you really have like 2, maybe 1 week to really decide what you want to do. So there's a lot of change that happens really fast. So I think that's the hardest part about it. Like you don't really get much of notice.
Were there other opportunities that potentially came your way this offseason?
I don't really deal with that. I let my agents and stuff handle that. But I've always been with Pitt. I still love Coach Diz. I still love the whole coaching staff. Coach Underwood was a big reason I came here. But there's so many people that everyone else doesn't see that goes into it, like our training staff, all of our position groups, all of that. So when you really take in factor and you really think about all of the stuff that goes into like what you want to do and what you need to be successful, there's no chance I was leaving.
What were some of the first things that stood out to you? When you heard Kade Bell was being hired, you start looking into the offense, and you just like, wow, this is totally different.
Yeah, that tempo, man. It's just like, and his teams were a little further along, so like you could really, really see the speed of his offense, and it's crazy just because you get to one place, boom, you have a big drop back concept, you come back, boom, now we got a screen. We go back, now we got to run with RPOs. The RPOs are insane. I love the RPOs. Just because like there's always a option to pass. We get a lot of stack boxes for some reason. I don't know why, but we do, and that's perfect because that's one-on-one coverage. That's with me and a cornerback, and I like that matchup every time.
One of the things we've heard about your new OC is he knows how to get guys open in space. Have you sensed that, through the practices here?
Yes, he does a real good job like diagnosing coverages. Like when he calls his plays, like you can really tell like he knows what coverage it is. Like he's not just calling plays to call plays. I feel like a lot of OCs just call plays to see what's gonna happen, but he really knows what's going on. That's what I like about it.
What gives you confidence that Nate is ready for a full-time starting job, ready to take this opportunity on?
Will you say that again?
What makes you confident that Nate is ready to, be the full-time starter and take on this opportunity?
Nate's been doing a real good job, like taking control of the offense. It's a little harder right now just because we don't all know the plays, so he can't take as much as command as I feel like he wants to because it's a lot of concepts. So there's a lot of routes that we don't know where they're at and stuff. So it's kind of hard to take control on that part. But the leadership, like he stepped up big time, like compared to last year and the years before.
A couple of guys in your receiver room who played in this offense before. Have they been able to share things? Have you turned to those guys and hey, wait, what's happening here?
Yeah, CJ and Pop. I mean, it's like like they're so unselfish. Like they came in and we're competing and we know that, but at the same time, it's like they're instantly just became our brothers. You know what I mean? And they really helped me out. I know for sure with the players, especially CJ. We kind of play the same position, so he's been a huge help for me. Like there's been days I'm like, dude, like I just don't know what's going on. He's like, I got you. So just having that, like knowing he's got my back, has been huge.
Konate was saying he's stepping outside, playing out there a little bit more. Have you kind of had to fill in the slot a little bit more? Like, are you moving around at all?
Yeah, I'm in the slot a little bit, but I'm on the outside. But the thing is with Konate, like he's so versatile. Like he can win a one-on-one matchup, and then he can go in the slot and go run against a safety. I think a lot of teams are gonna have to double him this year. Like I don't see anybody in the country really staying in front of him.
You excited to see Bub show out next week at Pro Day?
I'm so excited. Yeah, I think. I just think. I don't know. He's just got crazy speed, like, and he's been doing a real good job with his feet. Like he's been doing a better job, like controlling his speed. Like I watched him. What was that? I wasn't here yet, but it was maybe his sophomore year. He still had dreads, and he was moving, but his feet just weren't there. But now he's got the feet, he's got the hands, he's got the speed. I think he's gonna have a crazy pro day.
Seeing a guy prepare for the next level, obviously you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, but that's got to be something that excites you. It's like, I'm only a couple years away from being in that spot too, right?
Yeah, I mean that's always been a dream of mine, just going to the league and dominating the league. So just seeing like I'm so close to guys that are going through that, about to go through that, stuff like that is real inspiring for sure.
Anything final for Kenny?